Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Cam Little after the opening kick. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught, he found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
Nix with it on first. This is reeled in by Wilson. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Denver. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Bronk. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Right.
Got a man. It's Thomas. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the early. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
ready! Viking 18!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hey!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. it'll come up 1st and 10.
These are 24. Silver.
Running left with Pacheco.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, easy, route.
It's Pacheco again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. It's Nix out of the pistol. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shut up.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the...
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Trying again, following the sack. This finds Franklin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, set.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for through contact if he couldn't do it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Red on red. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Red 23. 11. Go, let's go. 11, again.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Hey, run.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. That's taken in by Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Wilson's got it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Set go! Set go!
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Come back team! Come back team! Stephanie!
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a chance to add to their lead.
On the set.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready, ready! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's complete to Wilson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Here we go, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll throw again. Nix. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
From the 17. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Scott now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera throw. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Lawrence looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could check.